Hi guys, it's Nini, aka SoulStar Divine Feminine. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am out here with this huge planet on my face. Oh my gosh, my skin is adjusting to this different food in America, you guys, seriously. But yes, I am still here in New Jersey, aka nature, and I'm so freaking grateful. This has been a crazy journey of strength, trust, overcoming. It's been, honestly, the last 3 weeks have been some of the most stressful few weeks of my adult life. It really tested my patience and my faith in so many ways, and eventually I will think about if I even need to share the story of what's been going on. Now you can see I'm free, I'm out in the wilderness, and I'm sending all this nature healing energy to all of you guys, because I know so many of you guys are trapped inside your apartment buildings, trapped inside your houses. Some of you don't even have access to nature like this right now unless you're looking at it through a phone, or if you're allowed to go to the park, because depending on where you are watching this, some of you aren't even allowed out of your house at all. So I'm sending all of these beautiful nature vibes to you right now, because that's why I'm like, I've got the camera mostly on the nature rather than me, because this is what's healing you right now, inspiring you right now. So I'm sending you guys so much freaking love. I just wanted to do a quick transmission to the collective of yes, it's an extremely difficult time right now. It really is. There's a lot of stuff changing in the planet. There's a lot of agendas being pushed out that are playing out on stage. On top of that, there's a lot of mistrust, a lot of miscommunication, a lot of sensitivity, and it can be quite hard to learn how to navigate through this, especially when you do care about people, but you also want to create boundaries, healthier boundaries, and you also at the same time, you may be stuck inside the house with them, and you may not be able to actually say everything that's on your mind, because you know it create the most awkward situation in the world until this quarantine ends, depending on where you are. Some of you are in that situation. But I just want to reiterate to you guys that you always have the power to go within and still create the best outcome for yourself. You can still be your own best friend. You can still give yourself that reciprocity. You can still give yourself everything you need in these moments. And yes, there is going to be loads of things that you definitely want to say and express. You could say it on a video, you could write it down, you could sing songs, you could exercise, you could paint, you could create jewelry, you could do whatever it is you need to do that will help you to express, to release, because a lot of the feelings we're feeling right now, there is so much ego intertwined into it because of how crazy this is. Like, so many of us didn't expect to have such a basically a global pandemic affecting our lives in such a way. Yes, there are some people who have been predicting this for a long time, but until it actually happens to you in your physical reality, it can be a huge shock to our egos, to our systems of being comfortable or being used to certain ways, especially for those of you who are working from home with your spouse. It's even more. Or those of you who have 6 kids and you're suddenly in the house with them 24/7 and you never realized how annoying they are, or how little patience you do have, or I mean, there's so, see what I mean, all of those things. And I'm saying that I don't even have kids, but I'm saying that because I know that all of our egos are really having to dive deep to understand and accept this new reality. I'm telling you that this will pass. This will pass. And you will be able to continue shining through this chaos, just like in that reading I said the other day. You will be able to emerge from this cocoon and be fully able to fly. Just continue to look after your wings. Continue to look after your needs at this time. There may be certain things you cannot say to certain people right now. There may be things that you need to transmute and heal through yourself first, and then realize actually it's unnecessary for me to even say that to this person. Just give yourself a chance, give everyone a chance, because so many people right now are really kind of basically struggling with figuring out how the hell to deal with this. Like, there's just so much, people have never had to experience this stuff, like especially even here. a lot of people, like even my cousins who I was talking to 2 days ago, shout out to Alicia and Nancy, who one's in Florida and one's in Atlanta, and we were, you know, theorizing that we'd be going to Florida, even though there's so many cancellations and all of this other stuff is happening, and people are all up in arms that Florida hasn't closed their borders, and all of these different things, all these different opinions. We're basically focusing on safety first, you know, security first, and and it's like, no matter what, at the end of the day, you have to look after yourself. And having this experience really reminded me of that in a different type of way. I've always wanted to create my own homestead. I've always wanted to be off grid. That's why I went into van life. That's why I've been looking at boat life. That's why I've been looking at buying land, purchasing land, creating like the most amazing like healing retreat, all off grid, solar panels, wells, like all of these things. I haven't got that currently just yet. I've got my van, but it's in London. It's broken. It needs to be fixed. Which you guys haven't even seen fully, like most of the van. You've only seen me and Nick talking about it in the front of it when we were living in Spain last year before we moved to Bali. But even with those things, it's like so many people's livelihoods either just completely shot to shit right now, or they're cut short, or they're in suspension like indefinitely. Half of the things that we think could work out, we don't even know if it will. There's such a real potency of being pushed to trust in the unknown, and the unknown will always be you. This is just a reflection of what is happening on the planet, but the trust is always going to be you. Can you trust in these unknown parts of yourself, that you can connect with all these versions of you that know how to manifest the greatest outcome for you, regardless of what's going on right now? Because me and Nick's faith have been tested so much. Being here, these first 3 weeks have been a huge test of faith. Seriously. And now finally we're able to go out and, yeah, I say be free as in come out into nature. And I am so freaking grateful that I am here at this time, and that my soul, my higher self, guided me to come here at this time, literally told me that I needed to be here on the Thursday, the 12th of March, and not the Friday. And what happens physically when I get here? What happens? The day afterwards, Friday the 13th of March, it's suddenly announced that there's a ban, UK and US. And it's like my higher self literally got me here in time so I could be here and such a high vibrational energy, lucky, blessed at this time to not only help myself, help the people here, and help you. Not everyone has this right now, the access to this. So many people are crying because they haven't been able to go and experience anything like this. Some people for 2 weeks, some people for 2 months. So I'm just wanting to give you all of this natural healing energy. That's why I'm doing so many light languages, sound healing, just ASMR videos of just healing in nature, because that is something that you guys need to not only find the inspiration from, but also tap into within. Yes, it's been strenuous. Yes, it's been stressful. Yes, it seems like it can be really, really hard. But I promise you, everything you need is within. Every single thing you need is within. And when you do feel like your ego is going a bit crazy, when you feel like you're lacking so much, when you feel like you're stressing out because the things that normally would be simple or that you want, you can't get right now, or you're arguing with people, you're having misunderstandings via text, via the phone, and all these sensitivities are just like this the whole time. Take yourself to a safe space. Whether it's listening to music, whether it's doing yoga, whether it's baking, whether it's drawing, whether it's watching 5 episodes of Walking Dead in a row on Netflix like I've been doing, like whatever it is, you can still create the peace in your mind, because that is where you need to always create it. And it can be difficult. It's not an easy thing at all. It can be difficult. But you guys can do it. I know you can. I know you can. I know you can. You were here. You already agreed to be here at this time on the planet as these things would actually happen. So know that you're here for a reason. Know that you can make it through. Know that you've already made it through. And connect with your higher self. Connect with your soul. Connect with your inner child. Actually turn up the volume on their radio stations, their frequencies, and figure out what it is that they want to do and what they can do to create a better outcome for your physical reality now. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy all this nature and all of these healing transmissions that I've been sending to you, to the whole collective. Don't forget, you guys, to subscribe to my channel, like, share, comment, all of those things. If you guys would like to sign up to my Patreon, like, comment down below, like, yes, I'd love to see your Patreon, because I'm still working on it. If any of you guys want to help me with that, that's great as well. You can email me. And in case I didn't announce properly on here, I have fully come into my medium ability. So if you guys would like a medium reading, then you can contact me as well. All the information is down below, and I also do past life readings now, as well as all of my other healings, and of course, like live coaching, manifestation plans, tarot readings, all of those beautiful things. I'm going to take you guys by the water, I think either later today or possibly tomorrow, so you guys can enjoy that too. But apart from that, I'm going to go back to the cabin right now, and I'm sending you guys so much love. I'm so freaking grateful for you, honestly. I love you guys so much, honestly. I never thought in a million years that by me trusting my higher self, when I only had that tarot deck in my hands for half an hour that day, and my higher self said, you've been doing this for thousands of lifetimes, Nini. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust yourself. You've done this thousands of lifetimes before. Just make a twin flame reading and put it out there. And I was like, you're crazy, you're crazy. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know how to read tarot, blah, blah. And I realized it was all fear. I realized it was all fear, and I had to just stop it right there. I was like, yep, do you know what? I've got nothing else to lose. I have nothing else to lose. Why not trust? Cool. And I put it up, and within a day of me forgetting about it, because I wanted to, egotistically I wanted to, and then when I check the comments, everyone's like, you're reading my life, this resonates so much, oh my gosh. And ever since then, this journey has just progressed and progressed and progressed, and you guys have seen me grow so much, even with me being so inconsistent on here, even with me sometimes not putting up videos for 6 months, and then suddenly 5 in a row, and then suddenly none for 2 months, and blah 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 blah. You have seen me grow. You have seen me grow and expand, even more so if you're watching like Nick's Instagram, my twin. You have seen me grow and expand so much. So I'm so grateful for this beautiful family that we have. So if you're new, subscribe, join the family. I am going to be more consistent. I already am. And I love you guys so much. You deserve the freaking world. And yeah, I hope you have a blessed day. Mwah. Bye guys.